The English Bulldog is the first American college mascot. Today, 38 collegiate teams proudly bear the Bulldog symbol. It's also the unofficial mascot of the U.S. Marines. But can this Bulldog become the next mascot at the University of Georgia, the most famous Bulldog in America?
They have such a tenacious temperament. And they're so confident that oftentimes they get into situations where sort of the typical pet dog would kind of be looking to their owner for guidance and support. And the Bulldog basically is like, whatever, I don't need you.
Now, this dog has been completely 100% man-made. They've been bred to have these really strong heads and these powerful shoulders and this tight little rear. There's nothing that looks this way naturally.
Don't ask a Bulldog to swim. Their heavy bodies and short legs aren't built for the water.
I love Bulldogs because they're funny. I like all the funny sounds that they make and the funny look they have. I like dogs that you can look at and they just make you laugh.
While lovable today, ancient Bulldogs were so fierce they were banned on the streets of Rome. In 13th century England, the breed earned its namesake by bringing down bulls.
So these dogs have got a lot of power behind them, and when they want something, they'll knock everybody out of the way to get to what they want.
When bull baiting was outlawed in 1835, the breed nearly went extinct. Luckily, a group of Bulldog admirers rescued the breed.
Breeders then started to breed for dogs with temperaments that were more appropriate for companion animals.
Look closely, and you'll see what made this dog so menacing. Start with the undershot jaw.
This protruding underjaw that actually sticks out and shows their teeth.
Loose skin actually helped the dog in a fight. Even if gripped by an adversary, it still had maneuverability.
They've got these smushy faces with these wrinkles and these jowls, but don't be fooled, these dogs are actually pretty tough.
So tough, the face wrinkles help draw blood away from the eyes in a fight. Wide shoulders and a large head give this dog its stocky look.
It's a dog with a massive head and a little tiny rear.
Because of that shape, Bulldogs are often unable to give birth without vet assistance.
They don't pass through the birth canal easily, which means they're usually whelped via cesarean section.
Bulldogs are also brachycephalic, which means the nose and head are pushed back.
Some of them have a very small nostril. It's like taking your nose and pinching it closed. And the other thing is because they're breathing with their mouth open and they're gulping a lot of air, they fart a lot.
So you have to either be tolerant of that or get lots of air freshener.
So they may not be the most polite dogs, but English Bulldogs know how to capture the imagination. They remain the national dog of England. During World War II, bullies were referred to as the Churchill dog because they exemplified the courage and strength of England. Churchill owned poodles, though, not Bulldogs. Today, Georgia is Bulldog country, and there's no better way to rally a crowd in Athens, Georgia, than an appearance by Ugga.
When you think of Georgia, that's the first thing that comes up is our Bulldog.
You know, Georgia football has a great tradition. Ugga just goes right along with it.
Well, Bulldogs are just strong and mean, and they look like they're going to get out there and just tackle some people.
There's nothing like them in this world.
This legendary line of Bulldogs stretches back to the 50s. But this season, there's a new Ugga in town. With the passing of Ugga 6, Ugga 7 is taking over for his father for the first time. Anxious Georgia fans are wondering if the new Ugga has what it takes. Can this Bulldog handle the pressure? Find out next on Dogs 101. legendary Uga Bulldogs are the most famous college mascots in America. That's because Uga, whose name is the acronym for the University of Georgia, is more than a mascot. He's an institution.
I think the Bulldog has had a very positive impact on the entire alumni body.
The line of Ugas stretches back to 1956, when a photo of Sonny Seiler's white English Bulldog appeared in a local newspaper. Legendary Georgia coach Wally Butts saw the picture and had a hunch the Bulldog might create some excitement as a mascot for his team, and Uga has been at every football game since. The mantle has been passed unbroken through 6 generations of Bulldogs.
They're like family to the Bulldog Nation. In many ways, this dog is representative of the entire state.
It's fierce and it's tough, and it's also compassionate and caring. Those are all the qualities that you want to exemplify as a player.
It's game day in Athens. The pressure to succeed is huge. On his first day, the newest Uga faces groupies. Lots of cameras in his face. And the roar of a crowd of 90,000. During moments of doubt, Uga looks for refuge in his own specially made place to chill out. Charles Seiler has been handling the Ugas since he was a teenager, and he has a good feeling about this freshman Bulldog.
He's taken the crowd pretty well. The key is to keep him cool, make him approachable, make him where people can get to him.
Uga 7 takes to the limelight like a rock star. Georgia players feel like this might be the year of the dog, with the newest Uga on the sideline.
He's our emblem, he's a part of us.
I just think everybody loves Uga and loves what it represents.
For the Seilers, taking care of this Georgia tradition is all in a day's work.
We've always had a Bulldog. We just feel very privileged to have the opportunity to provide the dogs for the university.
Not every Bulldog can be an Uga, but they all have their own special qualities. Generally, the English Bulldog does not do well in the heat.
If you live in a warmer climate, a Bulldog might not be the right dog.
These dogs don't exactly toe the line when it comes to training.
They want to do things their way, and they've got the muscle and the power to do it. If you want to do it on your terms, you're not going to get anywhere.
Nope. Okay, all right.
Grooming Bulldogs is a daily chore for owners. You really need to get in there and clean those folds.
These folds are areas where moisture can collect, and when that happens, it can cause a skin infection.
The English Bulldog is considered one of the least healthy breeds.
One thing about Bulldogs is they get many, many congenital or hereditary diseases. They can get a number of different heart diseases, as well as diseases involving their orthopedic system.
The English Bulldog is not for those offended by slobber and smell. But when the dog fits in, it's instant love.
They love to be in the company of their family, and they do really well with children.
Bulldogs do well in apartments, but not so well in heat. The breed's life expectancy is low, and there are a lot of health concerns. Those wrinkly folds require daily attention. Bulldogs do what they want, so training can be a challenge. It takes a special kind of person to care for this dog, but in the right kind of family, the Bulldog is a loving dog.
If you want a dog for loving, it's the English Bulldog.
So to recap, the Wire Fox Terrier is the biggest winner in the dog show circuit, receiving more Best in Shows than any other breed. One Wire Fox Terrier is considered the second best surfing dog in Southern California. A Springer Spaniel was the favorite dog of 41st President George Bush. Millie even made more money than the president. Some Springers are used today to humanely scare geese from public places. The Cavalier King Charles Spaniel has been the favorite lapdog of the British royal family for over 300 years. Back in the day, the royals put the little dogs in their beds to attract fleas. Today, the Cavalier King Charles Spaniels are cherished for their sweet personalities and beauty. The Collie is one of only 3 dogs on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. That, of course, would be Lassie. It's a smart breed, gifted at herding, with a family-friendly personality. The Bulldog is worshipped at high schools and colleges as the school mascot. But the Bulldog is also the symbol for an entire nation. This breed's stubborn spirit inspired England to stand tough during World War II, and it's recognized as the national dog of England. Remember, each individual dog is unique and may not conform to breed standards. If you're adopting a dog, do your homework and choose your next